Hey Christian, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Danielle. How are you?
I'm doing good. Well, my name's Danielle Stevens, and I'm currently serve as a Clemson University recruiter. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit today about Clemson and all the benefits that we think you would get from attending school here. So, a little bit about myself. I graduated from Clemson with a degree in psychology, and then I minored in communications and business. So, I was actually once in your shoes, trying to decide what the best school for me was, what I wanted to do with the rest of my life. So I know it can be really overwhelming. I know trying to decide like school, like I said, it's really overwhelming, but at the end of the day, it's your decision. Do with what you think is going to be the best for you. Follow your heart, as cliche as that sounds. Don't listen to anyone else. Just really stick with your gut, and you should be good. So, for me, Clemson was the best decision I could have ever made. I'm from South Carolina, so I kind of wanted to stay in state. I was in between Clemson and USC, and when it came down to it, I just thought, you know, after visiting, after seeing everything, and after actually doing what we're doing now with someone, I really felt like Clemson was going to be my home. And I'm telling you right now, Christian, I could not be happier with my decision. It was the best decision I ever made. So, but now I just want to like get to know you a little bit. Let's talk about yourself. So, what are you really looking for in a college?
I'm looking for a college that is obviously very well known for having great academics. I'm a huge sports fan. I want the college experience. I would love to do big tailgating events and whatever. So really, I'm just looking for a school where I can really get the full experience, get the best education possible, and just really have the best 4 years ever.
Yeah, definitely. I totally agree. So pretty much about Clemson, it's not that big of a school, but it's not too small of a school. I think it's the perfect size, which makes it a little bit easier to to transition into that because sometimes, a lot of my friends and even sometimes different situations with me, I was really overwhelmed, but I definitely think going into a school that isn't too big definitely helps that transition. Like kind of, I'm sure you've heard about this, but we really pride ourselves on having a family community. Everyone's really close. It's like because it's not that big of a school, it's more of a family. So also, another awesome thing about Clemson is we do have some of the happiest ranked students in the country. So that's really cool to kind of, it's a good statistic to have. Another really exciting thing about Clemson is we have so much construction going on right now. There's two huge projects going on right now. There's the Doubted Hills, which is where the bridge students will be, and also extra housing will be. So that's really cool. It's going to be a huge complex with a bunch more, like probably more restaurants and shopping. So that'll be really awesome. And then something that I think they're actually finishing within the next couple weeks is this place called Core Campus. And it's for the honor students, but it's also a new dining hall. And there's places, you can study all this stuff. So it is such a great expansion to Clemson. And I mean, besides those two things, there's still so many more projects to come in the future. So definitely good things for Clemson in the future. So speaking of Clemson's campus, it's absolutely beautiful. There's places all over campus that I love to just like walk to. We have the Reflection Pond, which is a great place to go and study, and like especially on a beautiful day because we have great weather. So yeah, definitely a beautiful campus. But so, are there any other schools you're actually considering?
I'm only looking in state. I would like to have in-state tuition, so just in-state schools, mainly USC and CFC.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, those are awesome schools, but I definitely am pro Clemson. But okay, so just a little bit about our academics. Clemson is one of the top 20 public colleges. That's the rank, which is really awesome and really what we pride ourselves on because, that's important to us. Academics, that's what you come to college for. And, we love to have fun, but at the end of the day, you're here to learn. And such a great we have such great academics. Our classes are relatively small. Freshman year, you're probably going to have these larger classes because, they're just the prereqs to kind of get out of the way. But as you move up and as you continue and kind of your classes will get smaller and smaller and you'll get to know your professors even more, which is something that I absolutely love. Having a connection with your professor is something really important, especially if you want to progress in more school after you graduate because, rec letters, but at the end of the day, just even having a relationship with your professor is going to make the class so much more interesting and you're going to care more. And that'll end up that you even do even better in the class. So definitely love that, you can build a relationship with the professors. We also have this place called the Academic Success Center, which is a great tool to have. It's right near the library. It's used for tutoring centers or, like, if you need extra times with tests and stuff like that. It's just a great study option. People really utilize it, and it's just an awesome thing to have. So, are there any hobbies that you played in high school or did in high school?
I did dance in high school, yes, and I would like to keep on with that. Is there any way I could do that at Clemson?
Definitely. So we have some intramural options. There's the Clemson Rally Cats. So even if you weren't interested in that kind of route, we definitely offer, dance teams and dance intramurals. So what's really cool about those is, it's not that competitive. You can try out, and whether you're the best or the worst, you're gonna be able to participate in this, which is really cool. But it is still competitive. You get to compete against other teams and stuff like that. But it just gives you an opportunity to meet other people, and college is all about meeting other people. So yeah, that's great. Do you actually know what you want to major in?
Well, I heard you guys have a packaging science major, which
Yes.
is very rare for colleges to have. So I was interested in that actually.
Yeah, so packaging science, great major. I don't know too much about that, but I definitely know that it's one of our newer programs, and I have a lot of friends who did that and are very successful. I do actually know that packaging science majors have some of the highest, like, they're guaranteed a job out of school, so which is really cool and something Clemson definitely prides themselves on. But so are you interested in any things like Greek life or anything?
Yeah, I definitely would like a way to get to know people on campus and get involved. I would like to make as many friends as possible, so I think Greek life would be a great way to do so. Would you recommend doing that?
Definitely. Listen, Clemson is not based just around Greek life, but Greek life is an awesome opportunity to, meet as, a bunch of friends, get involved with philanthropies. You can, like, a lot of what we do, because I was actually in a sorority, so I was able to meet a bunch of guys too, like guy friends, because we pair up sometimes. And like I said, Greek life isn't everything at Clemson, but it's definitely something if you're interested in. I highly recommend, because it was a great opportunity. I got really involved in my sorority, which looked good on a resume and stuff like that, and it kind of like showed my true character and stuff like that. So do you like football by chance?
I do. I'm a huge football fan. That's definitely a big factor in my decision.
Yeah, awesome. So that's something also huge about Clemson. That was really one of the things that stuck out to me. So I'm a huge football fan. I love football, and so just Clemson in general, the tailgating, the running down the hill, everything about it is just traditions. My family comes up every weekend for the football games, and I love it. The tailgating, there's so many different spots to go, so many things to choose from. It doesn't hurt that we aren't great. Last year we ranked #1, went to the national championship, and we hope to keep that up this year, except we'll actually win this year. But yeah, like the whole Dabo Sweeney, Deshaun Watson, the whole traditions, it just makes it so much more, like, just so much more special to be a part of that. So, and it really is awesome to kind of see. I had some football players in my classes, which was kind of cool, because they're real people too. So, yeah. So, do you have any family members that maybe attended Clemson?
I do not. I would be the first one.
Okay, awesome. Well, yeah. So tradition's huge. There's a lot of people with their families, but this could be maybe your family tradition that you start. So, like I said, Clemson is just like such an awesome school. I really do think that you would benefit from there. Is there any other questions you might have for me?
Danielle, I think you hit on every topic that I wanted to ask, and you did a great job, letting me know more about it and providing me all the benefits and advantages of going there. And, it's really looking like that's going to be my #1 as of now.
Awesome. Well, we would be so lucky to have you. And if you ever need anything, you can call me, email me, anything. But so, given everything that we've discussed, is there any reason why you wouldn't apply to Clemson?
I don't think so. I think it sounds like the best school in the nation.
Awesome. Well, we look forward to having you, and I hope to see you in the fall. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Danielle.
Have a great day.
You too.